Be on, yeah?
Yep. Hello, and today I'm going to show you how I've made these beautiful gold leaf art metal gilding flakes images. So let's take a little sample. I can show you there. So it's got a beautiful shine to it with the gold behind. So let me show you. What I'm using is a sheet of clear acetate. Mine is heat proof, and double-sided adhesive sheets. Now they are A4 sheets, so they're quite large, so I've trimmed mine down to half size. I'm going to place this dark sheet here so you can see, so I can see the acetate. So what I'm going to do is place that down and then peel back one part of the release sheet from the double-sided sticky sheets, and I'm going to just place that at the top. Got my little squeegee tool just to press that down, gradually peeling off the backing so we don't get air bubbles in there. Just work that down until it's all nicely stuck. There we go. So that's the back of the sticky sheet. So I'm just going to flip this over, and this is my acetate side. Let me get rid of this dark sheet now and bring in my stamping platform. So making sure I've got the acetate side up, I'm going to place that in with the magnets. My acetate is not straight, that's going to be fun. Let's get that in there. Lots of magnets on there, and I am using StazOn because I'm stamping onto acetate. It's a plastic, so you do need a permanent ink. Because my acetate's heat proof, I could use an archival and heat set, but I'm going for the StazOn today. Just going to use my tool, press that down. There we go. A little bit more ink on there. Nice dark solid image right for this one. There we go. So we're going to just leave that to dry for a few minutes. I can get that out, and then we can trim out the butterfly. So once you've cut yours out, so a little snip round with the scissors, nice simple shape, so it's not too difficult. What I'm going to do is get ready with my little tray, and I've got my stiff, whoops, it was spinning here. So I've got my nice stipple brush, nice stiff bristles to there. So I'm just going to fold over a corner, and the release paper will ping off, and the acetate, which is much tougher, won't fold if you just give it a little fold on the corner. So I'm going to place that down in the tray, sticky side up. Oh, there we go. Now in our art metal, we have sheets. So this is the variegated blue, or I have here, should be some red. So this one's got red colours running through.
When it says variegated, it's basically gold, but it has the red veins running through it, which creates copper and other shades of gold as well. Same with the blue, different shades of blue running through the gold.
So I'm just going to tear off half the sheet there and place that down over the butterfly on the backing where it's sticky. I'm just going to keep those larger pieces there. Pop that away, and then we just want to give that a rub with your finger just to flatten down all the gold. Make sure there's no air bubbles there. and you'll see some of that excess comes off. But to get all those little extra bits, that's where we want this nice stiff brush. We're just going to swirl around and let the bristles do all the work, getting rid of those little fluffy bits around the edges. Okay, I think we're there. There we go. So there we have a beautiful butterfly in the front with the acetate, and on the back you can just see the colours. But it gives it that extra shine with the acetate on the back. Now I'm just going to pop all those little bits in my tub and save those for later. So now I've got flakes in there that we can use for another butterfly. So to mount my butterfly, I've got my trusty splat and splodges, ink splats and ink splodges stamp.
And splash.
And splash. I've stamped a couple of the splashes on here with a little greeting. I'm going to just fold the wings a touch next to the body. So the body's a little flatter in the middle. And then I've got these super strong little sticky dots.
Micro dots, micro adhesive dots.
Micro adhesive dots. So I'm going to place that down. And that should, yeah, I can see it's lifted those little tiny dots. I'm just going to place that down. If you want to, you can put some foam pads under the wings just to give them that extra height so that it doesn't flatten. And there we go. That's how I created my beautiful butterfly card. So we have different variations. I have the Mother's Day one. I've layered the flowers and used a brad, so you can spin that one. We have layered 3 sizes of this sunflower.
And a calligraphic doodle in the background.
Yes. And we've got another butterfly. This one's actually in the blue. And you can see the difference between the red sheets and the blue sheets. You've got gold and blue and copper, or the red with the gold. And I've also used some double-sided tape on the corners here and put gold leaf on there to match, so it all ties in nicely. Here I have a large flower stamp, and I've used the ink splats and splodges to colour the background, and then I've just gold leaf the butterflies. There's a tiny one at the top there.
That's called
the main one.
Butterfly and Flowers. One big stamp.
So here I've got a butterfly on our world map with the words "You mean the world to me." Again, with some splats in the background just to colour the world there. Here I've got some flowers with our calligraphic doodle in the background again. And some beautiful flowers in different sizes there. Here we've got quite a large stamp. This is our large poppy mosaic. I think this one's absolutely beautiful. All that gold leafing behind, lovely colours. And then I've got our Sunday morning here, the lady reading her book in the hammock. This one I've actually used black embossing powder, so she's shiny and raised as well, because my acetate is heat proof, so I'm able to do that. And then also, if you don't do so much stamping, this one is actually a die cut fairy. So I've die cut her with some black card, stuck her to the back, and then the gold leaf around her. There we go. That's how I created my beautiful gold
leaf. Show us the products again.
Yep. So this is our art metal sheets, like your gilding flakes. Pop that up there. And then I have the double-sided sheets and and the clear acetate sheets.